We're back. Welcome back. The connection is playing playing games today for some reason. But welcome back. So now let's speak about what do you want in a friend? What do you want in a friend? I think that's very important. What do you want in a friend? Mm-hmm. Okay. To not betray you. In some okay, beyond okay. 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 That's good. Not a user. Good. Good. It's good. Mm-hmm. Hmm. That's fine, and that's all good, and we can speak about them. And what I'll tell you is, okay, what I'm gonna ask you now, what do you think, or who do you think you need to become so that you're not betrayed, and you're not lied to, and you're not used, and nobody's fake to you, or at least the people around you that you're close to are not fake to you? Because tell me, who do you think you need to be so that you're not betrayed? Who do you think you need to be? Because oftentimes we usually think we have to be, I should be awake. Perfect. I was gonna say, don't be so trusting, you know? Because, yeah, in order to not be betrayed, you can be someone who is also not a traitor, someone who doesn't betray other people. That's perfect. You know, you should be the good that you want to see in the world. You don't want people to betray you. That means you don't betray other people. But guess what? We have found, I know, the world doesn't really tell you the truth all the time. They say you don't want to be betrayed, be someone who doesn't betray other people. You want people to be kind to you, be kind to other people. Well, guess what? You were kind to your friend, you were kind to your girlfriend, you didn't betray him, you didn't betray her. They were both unkind to you, they both betrayed you. Welcome to life. I've been expecting you. You understand? It's all well and good It's all well and good to do good for other people because you want them to do good to you. But understand this, that's not everybody. Okay? It's not everybody you do good to that will do good to you. It's not everybody that you are not betraying that will also not betray you. Welcome to life again. You need to have boundaries and you need to stop trusting every fucking body. Yeah, you need to stop that. Like for you to trust somebody, they need to literally prove themselves to you. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You need to have high standards. Yeah, they need to like you've been to the circus where the animals are jumping through the hoops and all that shit. They need to jump through. Yeah, you need to have standards. You see, think of army selection training, for example, right? Where you need to go through so many fucking like training, and then people drop out. That needs to be your standard where you people fucking they have to jump through fucking hoops of fire, rings of fire, somersault and land on both feet from 800 feet in the air. Yeah, 800 feet in the air. They somersault and they land on fucking glass, right? Not concrete, not even concrete, glass. They land perfectly and their legs don't even bleed. Yeah, you need to have those kind of standards. And then when people are like, you know what, I can't meet that, then you say, thank you for participating, but you do not make the cut. Bye bye. Yeah, have high fucking standards that only the right people can actually. Of course, I was joking about the whole somersaulting and all that shit, but you get the idea. You need to have such high standards that people who are inside shit cannot meet it. People who are inside traitors, users, they can't meet those standards. You gotta have standards for yourself, meaning you don't just make plans to go eat somewhere with people. No. Oh, we're going here. Do you wanna come? Sorry, I'm not available. Yeah. Oh, sorry, I've got some other thing to do. I've got other commitments to do. Yeah, yeah. I need to get along with your girlfriend. Why? No, no, you don't. Before you knew her, your life was all right. What does you knowing her do for your life now? Your life was all right. Why do you need to know her? It's not going to improve your life to know her. Oh, but you're my friend. I need to get along with her. No, I'm your friend, not her. She's not your enemy, but she's not your friend either. I'm your friend. You only need to know me. Simple. Do you understand? There's no need for them to know each other. Oh, I need to know your friend. Oh, you need to know my friend? You know what? Guess we can't be together anymore because you're in a relationship with me, not my friend. You don't need to know him. All you need to know, in fact, you don't even need to know that, but all you know, or you should know, is that, okay, he exists. Why do you need to know him? Oh, I'm not going to play matchmaker for him. I just want to know. It's like a snowball effect, you know? It's starting from, I want to know him, he's your friend. Oh, we should all hang out more. Oh, I have a friend that he would like. Now they're arguing and pulling each other's hair. Why? She doesn't need to know him. He exists. That's all she needs to know. He doesn't need to know her. She exists and she's important to you. That's all he needs to know. Don't be talking about sexual things that you do with her. That's no. And guess what? All you ladies, women listening, don't be talking about what your guy does for you with your girlfriends because then now they want him to do those things for them or to them. It goes both ways, guys. Be fucking careful. Be fucking careful. Your business, look at one of my previous videos and shorts. Your business is your business. You don't need to tell everybody or anyone else. Like even take away the whole friends betraying you, whether from the guy side or girl side. Take that away. When a couple are fighting and then they tell each other's relatives, now they're taking sides and everything is all messed up. It's wrong. Your relationship, keep your fucking shit private. It's yours. It's yours and yours alone. Not theirs. It's yours. Keep it fucking private, for God's sake. It's not everybody that you tell your problems to or whatever you're going through, even if it's good things. It's not everybody that's celebrating with you. They might smile, but on the inside, they're plotting. Yeah. Or you might tell them you're going through some hard shit. They might pretend they're sorry for you, blah, 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 but not inside, they're happy about it. And they're thinking of how they can capitalize on it and make use of it to their benefit, to their advantage. All those times you were telling him about what you're going through with your girl in terms of the whole sexual things that you're going through, you might be thinking, oh, he's your friend, you trust him. Or you might be thinking, oh, yeah, you have a great time with your girl, blah, blah, blah. He's thinking how he can get her so he can experience what you're experiencing. Be careful of the picture that you are painting for other people. If it's a good picture or a bad picture, how about don't fucking paint for those fuckers in the first place? Don't paint for them at all. They shouldn't know what's going on, whether good or bad in your relationship. They shouldn't. No. Yeah, you need to be awake and don't be so trusting. Don't be so trusting. Let people call you a cynic. Let people call you toxic and insecure and negative. Let them call you those things. Let them call you those fucking. Let them call you that. I think if you knew all of this, you would have preferred to be called insecure and toxic or whatever, and she breaks up with you and she finds someone else, than for you to have been people pleasing and now like. See, the problem isn't that she went with somebody else. The problem is that she went with someone that you were so close to that you trusted. That's the big issue. You could have been unhappy she went with someone else. Yeah, of course, you won't be happy. But what really makes it sting is the fact that you were living in a different reality where you trusted them, you trusted her, and and now they're together. You weren't living in the same reality as them. They were plotting against you. They didn't care about you. They saw you as weak. Yeah, and they took advantage of that. See, people oftentimes when they do something, it's not really because they really wanted it. No, when they betray you, they take from you, they steal from you. You know, if someone sees money on the floor, it's not because and they took it. It's not because really they're a thief. It's because it's on the floor. It's easy to take. So why not, right? If it's easy to take, why not? Right? It's easy to take, so let me just take it. Think about it. It's easy, so they'll just take it. They don't. You don't have to work for it. But if they knew the money was in your wallet, right? It's in your wallet. It's in your pocket. So they're gonna go through you to get to your pocket to get to your wallet, and then get the fucking money. They don't want to do that. They're fucking lazy. He's lazy. But your girlfriend was right there. You made it easy for him to do that. And she didn't communicate through her verbal, non-verbal communication that she's with you and you alone. She wanted it to happen. She even got involved in his fucking love life, for God's sake. Don't create situations where it's easy for people to betray you. Because some people will do things just because it's easy. It's right there, so why not? Mm, that's. Have you ever? Oh, because I remember years ago I was reading something about this where, and I know what you're saying as well, because some years ago as well I went through something like this where you would think that you're friends, right? You think that you're friends, but that friend would poke fun at you, make fun of you. You know, they would poke holes at you to try to basically make you look less than in front of the females. That's not a friend. That's an insecure piece of shit who has to bring you low in order to feel high about himself. I mean, I suppose in a way it's good news because you know that he is so low in himself, he has to put you down in order to look high. That's a compliment, I guess, but you don't want to be around people like that. You don't want to be around motherfuckers like that. You know, the jokes would be about you, your weak points, and he would say you are not offended, right? You need to be careful of people like that. Don't be around people like that. Period. And if you have to, maybe at work or whatever, limit your time with those fuckers. Yeah, that's dangerous. That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. Now you see exactly. He always wanted what you have. Yeah, or what you could have. Because you were talking with those girls. He was saying, "Oh, you could be with those girls," so he has to bring you down. Yeah, be very careful. And somehow yeah. So he was jealous of you. He was bringing you down, and he was also using you by getting you to pay for the drinks. Somehow yeah. See, he was never your friend. See, there was. I know what you're thinking. Oh, we were good, but now we're not good. No, you were never good at all. The girl that he went with, that you were with, that he now went with, that was just the proof, the big proof that you were never good, but you were never good. Do you understand what I'm saying? The whole, you're not offended, right? Those were little things, little things, little things. They were little things, but the big thing that really revealed to you that you were never good was that he went with your former girlfriend. The thing is this, you were never good. That situation just revealed who he really was because he was always like that, but you never saw how he really was with you. There are some people you would think you're good, but you're not good. See, you just think you're good because the right for you was the wrong, but you just understand it was the right situation to expose that you were never good. Do you feel what I'm saying? It was the right situation. The right situation just hasn't happened yet. I know. Look, I don't want you to go through life thinking nobody can be trusted, blah, blah, blah. But you do need to have a certain level of awareness that nobody can be trusted. I know it's fucked up, but you have to understand. I don't want you to go through life thinking nobody can be trusted, but you have to go through life knowing nobody can be trusted until until they have proven themselves to you. And even then, okay, even then, some people, they just haven't had the opportunity to betray you yet. I know. It's cynical, but it's facts, okay? And you've experienced it. And yes, not everybody in the world will be like that. But didn't you also think about that about your friend, about your girlfriend? And look what they did. Don't want you to go through life thinking everybody's bad, but I want you to go through life knowing that they're bad. And until they prove themselves to you, they're bad. And even when they've proven themselves to you, some people, the extent you can trust them for now is the extent that they can handle. Meaning, if they don't steal your, let's say, $1 bill, maybe it's because, yeah, sure, it could be that they're trustworthy, they can be trusted. But maybe it's because that $1 bill is not $100 bill. You understand what I'm trying to say now? You see what I'm saying? You get it? If they don't steal your $1,000 bill, that's great. Now you know you can trust them, right? With $1,000. But what if it's 1,500? You see what I'm saying? So you got to be very fucking careful, even with the people you can trust the most, because you have to understand something. The people who can betray you are the ones you trust the most, because they're the only ones close enough to take your girl. They're the only ones close enough to steal from you. They're the only ones close enough to tell your business. You see, it's never the fucking strangers telling your business. So be very careful, because the strangers don't know shit about you. It's not the stranger talking bad about you to your girl so they can get her, because you don't know a stranger and they don't know you. They don't know your business. You see what I'm saying? So be careful who you trust. And even when you trust them and they're very close to you, you still continue to be careful, because it doesn't mean you trust them completely. It just means you not trust them to that level. You know they won't steal your your $1 bill, but you don't know if they'll steal your $100 bill or not. You just know they won't steal your $1 bill. You feel what I'm saying? But even then, it doesn't mean you leave it on the table when they're around because you trust them. That's stupid as fuck. Don't ever do that. Mm. First of all, before you can think about the signs, eliminate people pleasing. Because think about it like this, practically, you are busy people pleasing, right? You're thinking about what they want, you're doing what they want, you're thinking about people pleasing, how you can make them happy. How can you focus on whether they meet your standard or not? You're pleasing them. Anybody that you are trying to please, you're not thinking, do they meet my standards? You're too busy pleasing them. See, you were too busy trying to please your friend and your girlfriend. So you didn't think, can I trust him or not? Can I trust her or not? Do they meet my standards as a friend, as a girlfriend? You're too busy pleasing them. When you are busy doing one act, like this is practical. Like if you are doing push ups, you can't be swimming at the same time. Practical. You can't be doing push ups and swimming at the same fucking time. You just can't do that. You can't be thinking, does this person or these people, do they meet my standards when you're busy pleasing them? And guess what? Because you're pleasing them, in your mind, you've already convinced yourself they deserve your attention, your trust, your kindness, your respect. That's why you understand, you're pleasing them. You're trying to create an environment where they are happy. Because you're a people pleaser, or you were trying to create a scenario where your friend is happy. So you were never making a big deal out of him pulling your girlfriend's hair. Yeah, yeah, and arguing with her. Why is your friend arguing with your girl? What are they talking about that they're gonna argue? Because you were people pleasing, you never stopped that. He's supposed to talk with you, not her. And why are they speaking to the extent where it's not getting personal and they're arguing? Now, you were trying to please her, so you allowed her to play matchmaker for him. When you're busy making sure everybody is living the life that they want to live, you're not living your life. You are creating an environment that he's happy. You were creating an environment that she was happy. She wanted to play matchmaker, you let her do it. He wanted to pull her hair and argue with her, you let him do it. Now they're happy. Now, how can you also be the same guy telling them you don't like their behavior when you are literally creating an environment for their behavior, not just to exist, but to excuse the behavior? Do you see what I'm saying? How can you? It's like you're helping someone to get elected as president. You're the campaign manager. How can you be doing that? Like your days are focused on leaflets around, making sure they're on TV, and they look their best on TV, proper and presentable. That's your job. How can you be spending your day, your weeks, your months, even your years preparing for them, helping them, maybe 2, 3 years before the election, you're helping them to project the best image to the world? How can you be doing that? Literally spending your time and energy to do those things. How can you do all that and still be plotting to make sure they're not president? How can you do that? It's impossible to do those things at once. You were busy creating an environment for him and her to be happy, that you literally, you didn't even forget, you abandoned your own happiness. You need to come first. When you people please, you are not only even second, you're not even only last. You don't exist. Because if you existed in, listen, if you existed in the situation where you are now, okay, he wants to get to know her, okay, she wants to help him, and then you decide, you know what, okay, they want to do these things, but what do I want? Oh yeah, I don't want these things where he pulls her hair, he gets to know her, she plays matchmaker for him. Guess what? They might not be happy, but you're happy now, and you're not going to be brokenhearted and betrayed. Yeah, if people will not be in your life because you are thinking of yourself, let them go. Look, you will be lonely for a while, and then you won't be lonely anymore. You will just be alone, meaning you don't feel lonely. You just feel like you're alone. And because you continue to have high standards, eventually, okay, someone good, great, amazing will come along. You have to understand the behavior that you're having as a human being is what attracted him to you. Do you think if you were the kind of person that you only attract the kind of girl who doesn't want to play matchmaker or talk with another guy that's not you, or get to know another guy, or play matchmaker for another guy's fucking love life that's not you? Do you think if you were with that kind of girl, do you think he would have felt confident to try and talk with her? Because her behavior, because you chose the right girl, would be like, I don't want to talk with you. You're not my boyfriend. You're not my husband. I don't want to talk with you. I don't want to get to know you. And I'm not interested in your love life or in your life, period. We have nothing together. We only have him as the main person that we both know. But that's it. We both know him. Great. Who cares? Done. You need to have that kind of girl. Do you think if there was a guy who has that kind of type of girl that I just described, do you think if there was a guy like that has that type of girl, do you think that type of guy would also be cool with him pulling her hair? No. Do you think that type of girl would be cool with him wanting to argue with her? She would just not even speak with him. She wouldn't even argue with him or even speak with him, period. That guy, that friend of yours, would not be friends with a man who doesn't let him make fun of him in front of people. You call him out on it. What are you doing? I thought we were friends. Oh, I'm just joking. That's not funny. It's not funny. Friends don't do that. They should build each other up so that they both look good in front of the girls that you guys were hanging around. The reason he was your friend is because he knew he could push you around and you never walked away. Yeah, you never walked away from the friendship. That's why he was your friend. He wasn't your friend because he was your friend. He was your friend because you were easy for him to manipulate and bully and use and abuse, like he was doing when he told you, or he was asking you to pay for the drinks. That's why he was your friend. And the reason she was with you was because she knew she could take everything that you're worth and you would not have a problem with it. And if you did, she would just gaslight you anyway. That's it. You have to understand, a lot of people, I made videos about this and shorts as well. A lot of people are your friends because they know they can use and abuse you. If they couldn't abuse you, they wouldn't be your friend in the first place. And I want you to know something. Don't let the world convince you that you need to have friends to survive. You absolutely do not. And let's say it's all fucking true that you need friends to survive. I I'm telling you, it's better not to have them and then die anyway, because guess what? If you are gonna have those friends and this is what they're gonna do to you, you're dead anyway, because now you're saying you don't trust people. You're dead inside. You don't trust people. You feel like you can't trust any woman. It would have been best for you to protect yourself in the first place. Or, like I said, make sure you have high quality fucking friends who are achieving in life. They don't feel the need to take what's yours or to try to take what's yours because they already got what they want. They don't need to have what you have because they have what they have or they're working towards it. Do you understand what I'm saying? Have those kind of people in your life. What you have is even meaningless to them, not because it's not worth anything, but because they just don't care about what you have. They're too busy building their own. You have a castle, they don't give a fuck that you have a castle. You know why? Because they're too busy building their own. They don't give a shit about your castle. They don't care. They have no fucking. They don't give a fuck. They're too busy building their own. They literally be. They're waking up in the morning to oversee the construction of the castle. They literally, physically sweating, spending money, their time, resources to build a castle. They don't care about your castle. Have those type of friends, and even then, be very careful. Yeah, be very careful. Meaning, don't talk about what you and your woman do. Don't talk about her with them. Don't expose anything about her to them. And don't spend all your time with them to the point where your woman is now jealous. Now she's thinking, "What's so good about them that he's spending time with them?" Don't do that either. She is your priority over them. It's good to hang out with your friends. Go ahead, have your guy time, but she is still the priority because yeah, you have great friendships with them, but she could potentially be the mother of your children. Literally, you could have a family with her. Why would you not want to give her all the time and attention that she needs and wants? She's the one you're going to build a future with. They will be your friend still, great, but she's the one you're building a future with. Literally, your legacy will come through her, not them. She's priority. Do you understand? Still hang out with them, but she's priority. hmm Yeah. hmm Yeah. See, if this to understand the signs earlier on a friend that's not real for you, if you ever feel that okay, it's like this, it's a feeling and it's a thinking as well. You gotta analyze it. But if you ever feel like the only time this friend is happy with you is when you're buying the drinks, is when they're putting you down in front of the girls, that's not a real friend because their happiness should not be when they are using you, and it shouldn't be when they put you down. Do you understand? Because that kind of friend should be standing up for you if another guy is putting you down. But if they're already putting you down, it's like it's like the saying like who needs enemies when you've got friends like that? You know? You don't need enemies when your friend is already putting you down. So that's a sign. If they're putting you down, they're not your friend. And because you're people pleasing and you wanna have friendship and you wanna belong and you're people pleasing, you know, you don't want to be someone that doesn't have friends. That's why you shouldn't be desperate, you see? Because you don't want to be someone who doesn't have friends, you put up with it. And then your mental health suffers. If you ever feel pressure to have friends, if you ever feel pressure to belong or to people please, understand that the pain you're feeling, the uncomfortable feeling that you're feeling that, oh, I gotta people please, I gotta have friends, I gotta belong, I gotta this, I gotta that, If you think that's bad, I promise you it will be worse when you suffer the consequences of fucking people pleasing, of fucking pleasing and sucking up to people and trying to be their friend so bad. That pain will be so much fucking worse, which is why you're feeling what you're feeling now. It's so much worse. Don't you wish you just said, stop making fun of me? I thought we were friends. Don't you wish you said, stop playing matchmaker for him? He's not your brother. He's not your cousin. His love life is not your priority. Don't you wish you said to him, stop pulling my girl's hair? Stop arguing with my girl. You want to speak to someone? You speak to me. Don't you wish you put those boundaries in place? And then if he fights you, he fights you. If he argues with you, he argues with you. If you're no longer friends, you're no longer friends. You would have been saved the heartache and the fucking headache that you've been feeling. It's better to lose them, okay? Lose them and keep what you have, okay? Than to have them and lose everything. They're not fucking worth it if you have to lose everything by being their friend because you lost your girl. All the money and attention you put into her, you lost all that shit. You did not get any return on your investment. You didn't. He got it all. It's better to lose those people and keep what you have and your sanity. Keep your fucking sanity. Lose them, keep your sanity, than to lose your sanity thinking you're keeping them. Because you were never keeping them. They were never loyal to you anyway. So now they're no longer your friends. So you're even lonely, right? Because they're no longer your friends. You no longer have a girlfriend. You're lonely, and your mind is suffering for it. That's dangerous, man. That's a dangerous combination. Heartbroken, betrayed, and your mind is not at peace. That's a bad combination. Yeah, but you will now. You will be saying those things now. See, people think in order to communicate boundaries, you have to be violent with it. No, a simple stop making fun of me in front of those girls is enough. If he doesn't respect that, then okay, I do not want this guy as a friend. You stop contacting him. Do you understand what I'm saying? He should never have been comfortable to even be pulling your girl's hair in the first place. That's a fucking problem. That's a fight. That's your girlfriend. That's your girlfriend. That's your girl. That's a fight. Why the fuck is he pulling her hair? That's disgusting. That's a fucking fight. He's pulling your girlfriend's hair. That's a fight. Do you not understand that? That's a fight. And she should be she you should even be pulling her back from trying to fight him because that's disrespectful to her. She should never have been comfortable with that. He's pulling your girl's hair, you're getting in his face. It's like, oh, it's a problem now. What the fuck are you doing? That's my girl. That's a fucking problem. That's a problem. Don't ever create a situation where they are comfortable. Don't ever do that. Don't create situations where they're comfortable to pull your girlfriend's hair. That's ridiculously disgusting. Don't do that. Yeah, they're probably not together. Like I said, they are probably not together now. They are probably not together now. Yeah, they're probably not together now. And I'm not saying it would have been good if they're still together. No, no. But the fact that they're not even together, it's almost like he just ruined your friendship and she ruined your relationship with you, her relationship with you, just for something that wasn't even long term. At least if they were together, you'd be like, you know what? Whatever. Okay, whatever. But they're not even together. It's like, so what was it for then? You know? At least if they're together, you can be like, okay, whatever. You found each other. Okay, you were meant to be together. You found each other, and you betrayed me. I'm not happy about it, but fuck off. Whatever. Do your shit. Bye. I wish you well. Great life. Go. But they're not even together, which means they destroyed your mind, or you allowed them to destroy your mind, just for them to have something that didn't even last long. You understand that? Because you're still suffering from that. It's still in your mind. It's still affecting you in some ways, but you can't trust people, and they're not even together. The people who did the damage are not even together anymore. Because at least your mind could heal from the fact that, okay, now they have a relationship and they're happy and they're gonna have kids and a family together. Great. You can heal. You can feel better. You know what? It's not great, but through me, they're together. Whatever. Have a good life. I wish you well. No contact. No, it's not even that. They're not even together. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, it's a painful truth that I promise you, you're gonna look back and then you're gonna like, you're gonna just gonna smile and laugh and you're gonna be like, you're just gonna look yourself in the mirror and be like, ah, that happened, huh? What a life. And then you just go back to brushing your teeth. Like you just move on, you know? You get to a point, you just whatever. You're just living your life and it's better than ever, you know? And feel sorry for the guy that she's now with because, you know, yeah, it is fucking betrayal and it is disgusting. Now feel sorry for the guy she's with because he doesn't know what she's capable of, you know? Aren't you happy? She's like hot coal, you know? Your friend thought he was taken from you by taking that hot coal, but really he was doing you a favor, and then some other idiot is taking it from your friend, and it's like, have her, you know? Because your scar, yeah, there's a scar there, but hey, it healed, you know? And that scar is a reminder of what you went through. And then some other poor bastard has got the coal in his hand. And no, with two hands, he's not holding it like it's precious or some shit. And then you're like, haha, good luck with that. You know? Good luck with that. You understand what I mean? So be grateful, be thankful that at least you didn't marry her and have kids with her. That would be so much worse. Like, that would be so much worse. So much worse. You're really blessed, to be honest. You're blessed. Because imagine if this betrayal happened with a wife and kids. Like your friend went off with your wife, you know? Imagine that. That would be so fucked up. Like, oh my god. That's so disgusting. Shit. It could be worse. Damn. And now you know the signs to look for. Yeah. Imagine you've raised kids and you've put a ring on a finger. You've sacrificed and bought a house and everything, paying mortgage. Oh my god. Damn. That could be so much worse. And then you feel stuck, wouldn't you? Because you've got kids with her, right? On a marriage with her. So now you feel stuck. But you didn't have anything long term with her, right? Which means she went. Not she went, but you're still connected because of kids and a mortgage and a marriage. You're really blessed and really lucky, you know. And I mean, you know, it's painful and it's disgusting, but think about it like this as well, okay? And I know it's not easy, but think about it like this because it does hurt. But think about it like this, right? Right? And it's like they did you a favor because they didn't just get rid of one trash, they got rid of both trashes. Is it trashes or trash? No, both trash. Yeah, they got rid because he didn't just expose himself and eliminate himself. He took her with him. So they took her both trash. You know, like he eliminated himself, and so did she. Like he's like, I'm gone because I ain't shit, but I'm gonna take this bitch with me. You're happy. You see the garbage to the garbage out. How often does that happen? Normally, you have to take the garbage out, but if the garbage is taking the garbage out, that's great. You are really lucky because the toxic motherfucker didn't just take himself out. He took her with him. She didn't just go, she took him with her. They both went. You feel what I'm saying? She took him with her like a dirty handbag, you know? They went. Oh, God. You are lucky, like, really lucky. Oh. Yeah, you would never do that now because now you know better. Like, of course, you're way better now. See, and the thing is this, right? Another video I've made, which is, I'm sure I made a video about it, or maybe I should make a short or a video, whatever. It doesn't get easier because these people are still existing. They still exist in the world, but you get better, which means you are improving. That's why you will never do this. It's not because they are, or people in general who do things like this, it's not because they've improved and they're good, kind, caring, beautiful, wonderful, awesome people that they will never betray you. No, it's that you are smarter to identify those people and not even get involved with them in the first place. Or if you do get involved with them, you limit your contacts if you have to maybe work with them, or you cut them out of your life immediately. Period. You've evolved to that point now that you know these things. You don't get along with them in the first place. Like you don't get involved or along with them. Nope. Or if you have to work with them, yeah, you manage them because you have to work with them. Maybe they're your family, fine. Or as soon as you realize it, you're like, uh, bye. No, thank you. You see what I mean? So you're aware now, and you can say sayonara to those fuckers. Uh-uh. Like, thank you, but no thank you. You know? You're better now. So it's not that, it's not so much that the problems get easier. No, it's that you are getting better. And you shouldn't pray for the problems to get easier. Pray for you to be better as you are better now, as you are wiser now to deal with it. Pray that you are better to face your problems. You know, if you want a mansion and you don't have the money, don't pray that the price goes down because chances are that shit won't happen. Right? Why would they want to sell a mansion for cheap? Pray and work hard to be able to afford that mansion. You understand? Don't pray for your problems to get easier. Pray that you are a strong person to deal with those problems because not only do you become someone who can deal with the problems, you're now a stronger person on top of it. But if you pray for your problems to be smaller, what happens is you don't grow because now you can handle it because it's smaller. The problem is smaller and easier to deal with. You remain the fucking same. You don't need to grow. Why the fuck would you grow when you don't need to, right? But if you pray for you to be better and stronger, it doesn't matter how big that problem gets. You are gonna be better and stronger to fucking deal with it. You're welcome. You're welcome. Like you're welcome. And that concludes this live. I'll go live again. I don't know how soon, but it would most likely be in the new year, 2024. I'll catch you there. I'll catch you guys there. Stay blessed. And if you have any more questions, that's fine. Leave a comment in the post, in the community post, about any topic that you want me to speak about. Anything you want to discuss, let me know. And I will also let you guys know when I'm doing my next live, most likely in the new year, you know? Yeah. Watch my videos on anything that you want answers to immediately. And then leave suggestions in my community post comment section on the things that you want me to speak about. for the new year. Stay blessed. Merry Christmas, yes, and a Happy New Year to you too. Absolutely. Yes. Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year to you guys. Stay blessed. Stay strong. Stay powerful.